It's now the after show, and we just continue with more and more magic. And so we're going to start with Jay and Jan doing some light touch, and then Fanny and Vegari are going to play some music, and then Omashar. Um, and in between, we've got a couple of announcements. But I am going to bring up Jay and Jan, who originated when we first started doing after shows. Jay was a big part of that and sponsoring it. And where's Jan? Where are you, Jan? You were here a minute ago. She must have turned her camera off. Well, Jay, I'm going to turn it over to you completely to give us a little bit of prayer and a little bit of light touch.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Uh, yeah, well, this is the most important time right now, in our lives, and it's never really been any more important uh, than what's going on in the world. And Ukraine affects all of us. And, I am so appreciative of a global peace tribe, and this is something that can grow, and we are a force for good with the most conscious, some of the most conscious, the most wonderful, most soulful people on the planet. So, through the pandemic, right at the same time, Saturday Night Alive, Light Touch, came forth, and it's a great honor to be here. Uh, we've prayed, people are praying everywhere, and this is an indication that the light is more powerful than the darkness. I don't know if people know this or not, but it's a David and Goliath scenario that's happening in the world right now, and Ukraine is actually, our prayers are why Ukraine is winning this war, and they're not losing this war, they're winning. And war is terrible, but the light needs to win this one, and it's really important. So I encourage us all to continue with the good prayers. And one of the things that we do with light touch is that we bless each other's blessings. One of the ways we can be more powerful is if we all bless everyone who's praying, pray for all those prayers, all those blessings to be blessed. And that will make it even more powerful. And we need this, the world needs this. And, if you're so driven or drawn to, do a little light touch. Light touch is just adding the dimension of touch, to our prayers and invocations. And I'd like to take a minute to just pray that all of our blessings are blessed, and that everyone that can hear my voice, and our families and our ancestors, and we can all join in this together, will be blessed. And these blessings are powerful. When we can get the ancestors involved, that's our generations, going back all the way to the beginning of time. That's how long we've been here. And we need this. We need all the help to grow, to have a planet, hundreds of years from now that's thriving. So, the new age is here. We are in the new age now, and it's the darkness before the dawn. That's what we're experiencing. That's what we're seeing, and that's what's occurring. And this show is part of the Aquarian age. This is what it looks like, is the brightest people, have the most positive messages. We get it out to the world instantly. I also wanted to say that I'm starting a movement. It's called A Moment for Peace. And it basically, you just visualize every day, take a moment, visualize 8 o'clock in the evening. And I'm already talking to TM, Transcendental Meditation, and people there that can actually make this happen. In Unity Church, Reverend Tim, who was on our show. So, and I want to talk to Michael Beckwith and world leaders, anyone who wants to do this with me or participate, you can contact me through Light Touch, or, put your name in the chat box. And, this is important. We should get 100 million people every day. to have a moment for peace, right? Just think 8 o'clock at night, wherever everyone is. Moment for peace is the world taking responsibility, to end, all this drama and the acting out. This is senseless to have anything less than divine love on the planet now. So thank you for listening. We could take a moment for peace together. All of us, there's thousands of people, if we include all of our families and our children and our ancestors, I'd like this to grow and keep growing. So thank you for world peace. Thank you for blessing Ukraine. Thank you for blessing everyone watching this with your very best blessings. And I'd also like to open it up, anyone in our audience here that, in our panelists that want to come forward and say a prayer or offer a wish for the world, this might be the perfect time. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much. And just a reminder that as we pray, usually Jay mentions just doing a little light touch to awaken the senses. And that's one of the beautiful things that Jay and Janet brought into the world is light touch. So thank you. And I'm thinking maybe what we may want to do, because we're going to have a wonderful prayer from Grandmother Flor de Mayo, is I'd love to bring Fanny and Vegari on. And you helped find them. You brought Fanny and Vegari into the Global Peace Tribe world. So maybe people may want to pray in their own way while Fanny and Vegari bring their incredible, beautiful music. How does that sound, Jay?
It sounds great. And I ask that all of our blessings are blessed. And all over the world, everyone that's praying everywhere, just please bless those blessings and let us win the war of love, for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much. All right, Fanny and Vegari, we love you, and take it away.
Greetings, everyone. Here we are together once again. Let us all remember that we are made from love, we are made of love, and we are made to love. And with that consciousness, we can regard the world perhaps in a different way than we're used to observing it. The world is a reflection of what we have inside. And if we can realize and remember who we really are, what we really are, which is love, if we can focus on that love, we can recreate a world of peace and love and joy. And enjoy the music of the spheres which flows through all of us.
keeps on flowing. Where you never been before. Hey Scott, where is my window? Thank you. Music is flowing, reaching for higher, higher, higher ground, higher love. Music is love, reaching for higher ground. Music is flowing, reaching for higher ground, reaching out. Music is love, reaching for higher ground. Thank you, I love you.
Oh, whoops. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ah, and a reminder, everybody, that you can support Fanny and Vegari, also known as the Mystiques, by going to Bandcamp and buying their records, buying their music. You'll find them at The Mystiques 1111, The Mystiques 1111 at Bandcamp. And they've got 3 albums now. Every time I look, you've got a new one. So that's pretty cool. And thank you so much for pretty much every show. You've been doing our after show for the last couple of months, and it's been really, really wonderful. How are your travels going?
Well, we're just about to leave on this road less traveled, and we are very excited. We're almost out of this home here and moving into our rainbow van to cross Canada and see where the spirit brings us. And tonight is so inspiring for me, my heart, to share more of the love, to share more of the light to wherever we are is the most important thing. Thank you so much for this amazing awakening of the world. Thank you. The world is a beautiful place because of you. So thank you, thank you. Let's create more of the music, more of the dancing, and more of the love. And that's what we're here for, right?
Yeah, to spread that joy.
Yes, spread the joy.
Beautiful. Well, thank you. And we'll stay as you can play. Let us know as you land in different places
Yes,
and
yes.
keep us apprised. And I'll let you can either come on and give people little notes on what's happening or play your harp or whatever. So we'll stay connected. All right.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Thank you.
Absolutely. We love you very much. Big twinkles to Fanny and Vegari, also known as the Mystiques. Thank you. So, the Global Peace Tribe is not just what, we do on the Awakening World. It's also our family members. And of course, part of our family is Christy Michaels. And she always does something very special for Easter. And so I'm going to pull up while you talk. Christy, you can share with people a little bit about what's going to be happening tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you, Scott, so much. This is the 12th annual Magdalene Moonrise service. And Kristen, I just want to give a shout out to you. What you created was a line in the Course in Miracles that says, all separation vanishes when we share that which is holy. For holiness is power. And as we share it, it gains in strength. And we all felt this strength building from this sacred holy power. And Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary, they were the living demonstrations of the divine feminine in sacred holy power. So we are fulfilling a prophecy that's in the Bible that says that we will remember and discuss what this woman has done. And this is our 12th annual year that we're going to be doing this. So come and join us. I'll put the link in the chat. And thank you so much, Scott, for letting me give a shout out. And Scott is going to be our sacred masculine, because when I've been watching what Scott's been doing with Deborah Giusti this past 2 years, he has his pulse and has been gathering the sacred masculine and pulling men of compassion, men of heart, men who are evolving into the kind of leaders that we need in this world. So I've asked Scott to talk about his experience with building and creating the sacred masculine within the Global Peace Tribe, and all the fabulous work that you're doing, working and teaching compassion to men, and bringing them forward to give us an experience of who these fabulous guys are. So I'm very grateful to you, Scott. I love you so much. We're old friends from way back, and I really appreciate all that you do. It's just been extraordinary. Thank you.
You know, I don't know if you, I assume you probably heard what Matt Kahn said. Matt put it so beautifully. I want to go back and watch it a couple more times because his description tonight of how to show up, the dedication of showing up as a man, as a white person, but to do our job in healing. And he just put it so brilliantly. I almost want to play that segment, that
Yeah,
minute
you
tomorrow.
you bring in your embodied higher self. You
Yeah.
bring in the full Monty of your compassionate soul, and you let that come forth. And that's what I see you doing. I have watched you in very precarious situations and difficult conversations, and you have been stellar, Scott. You have been really holding the line, coming forward with the principle of compassion in the face of adversity that most people would go, hey, I just want to attack back. Not you. You have been the living demonstration. And that's why I want to honor you as the sacred masculine that's joining with the Mary Magdalene priestess community. And we have a fabulous dance where the dancers are going to dance that's going to blow your mind. I was unbelievably surprised how incredible it was. We got Elaine Doty from her Priestess Presence Temple, who's going to be doing a sacred anointing with you. Elizabeth Kelly is of the Holy Order of Mary Magdalene. She's in the purple there. And Anasuya, who is a scholar of the Black Madonna. Caroluna and Nina Gray is going to sing her beautiful song as well. So we've got incredible people joining with us. So we hope to see you tomorrow. It's from 4 to 6 in the afternoon. Thank you so much, Scott. Blessed be.
Thank you, Christy. We'll see you
You have
tomorrow.
all my love, believe me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're going to hear from Omashar in a moment, but I wanted to let people know about a couple of other things. There's something else that I've been invited to help host. And so it's going to be next Saturday, and it's the We the People Summit, and it's a significant fundraising event for Ukraine. And I'm going to be hosting 1 hour. This summit goes on from 9 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the evening Pacific time. And they've brought in some really wonderful people. Dr. Fred. I first was alerted to this by Lynn Twist. Lynn reached out and asked me if I would help support Dr. Fred, so I agreed that I would do that. And so some really wonderful people. There I am. And I've actually invited some of my friends. You've seen Tatiana Speed on our show. We met her through Kristen. Tatiana is going to play a couple of songs. We're going to have Magic with Paul Draper and another musician that I've had on Saturday Night Live is going to be joining us as well, Travis Puntarelli. So that's next Saturday. And then there's one other thing I want to let everybody know about, and that is my day job. You know, what I do on The Awakening World and Saturday Night Live is kind of that's my evening weekend job, although it takes 40 hours a week, 60 hours a week. But what I really do is I'm a coach, and I love to teach. And I took a 2-year break because I got so busy with Saturday Night Live and Global Peace Tribe. But I am starting a new course. We actually had our bonus class today, but the main course starts next Saturday. And it's really wonderful. It's several of my love coaches teach it with me. And it's all the best tips, tools, and practices that I've learned for how to have great relationships. And even Kristen Hoffman and her beloved Troy are participating in the class, which I'm so stoked about. I was so pleased that they were there today. So if you're interested in joining, The details are at LCA, that stands for Love Coach Academy, lcamasterclass.com. And if you're sincerely interested, reach out to me. I am providing free 15-minute consultations by phone or Zoom with people that are sincerely interested. I could also send you today's bonus class, which is an example of what the classes are going to kind of look like. And it's very experiential. It's very interactive. We all learn and grow together. There's also an optional empathy group every Wednesday night. A Facebook group where we come together, we teach and learn together. It's going to be an intimate group. I'm limiting it to 30 people and 5 love coaches. And we've got a few slots left. So would love to have some of you join us. And some of the other people who watch Global Peace Tribe have joined. Josie Ann joined. Margie from Global Peace Tribe joined. So it's a beautiful thing, and I'd love to have some of you participate. So welcome. If you want more information, you can direct message me on Facebook. I'm easy to find. I'm the only Scott Katamas on the planet. So just Facebook Messenger me and I'll get back to you. All right. Omashar came all the way from England, traveling by plane and all that he had to do to get
swam.
He swam across the ocean to be with us tonight.
First, Scott, you're a master. You're an absolute master, and I dream about the way that you spin so many plates, and you keep your heart open and your mind steady. You know, the absolute epitome of the divine masculine for me, and it's such an honor to be a part of this whole traveling show that the Global Peace Tribe has become, let's say, from one perspective. And I'm going to shut up because I'll ramble. I have I've just been in England looking after my mum, who's teetering on the end of her life, but she's got a thread hanging in there for some reason. And I know that I think Vegari has a similar situation perhaps happening with his mum. I think that's what happened. Is that true, Vegari? And anyway, I'm going to play a song, and it just happens to be called Love Is All There Is. And it's from my Illuminate album. And if you go onto YouTube, Omashar Music, you can pull up a cute little video I made of my years on. I used to live in Kauai, on Hawaii, and it has my daughter in there who's about 6 in the video. She's 14 now, and also things of my son who is in the video as well. That's a cute way to see the song. So without further ado, and don't. Let's went. Okay. Love is all there is. So put your hand in mine. Keep open your heart. We are love divine. Love is all. Love is all there is. Love makes you feel good. Love is perfect. Love is all there is. Anything less is nothing. Love's for everyone. Love is in everyone. Love is you. You are love. Love is. Truth is in everyone. Love is truth. Truth is love. Love is. Love is. Love is. Love is all.
not a dream. Love's all there is, love's what we live for. And this love lives in you, touching you, guiding you. Love is in everyone. Love is you. You are love. Love is. Truth is in everyone. Love is truth. Truth is love. Love is. Love is. Love is. Love is a Love is a Love is all there is. So put your hand in mine and keep open your heart, 'cause we are love divine.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Good enough.
Awesome.
From a jet-lagged Brit.
That was amazing.
Woo!
Wow.
Yay!
So the album's Illuminate, called Illuminate. Yeah.
And where do we get it? How do we get Illuminate?
cdbaby.com.
cdbaby.com,
Or
Illuminate
Amazon
by
or Apple or
Omashar.
anyone, or just post me the money.
Great. All right.
So such a beautiful show. Thank you so much. Feel so honored. I know we're squeezing the oily rag right now. However, here we are. I love you all so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How do I get off of, there we go, remove all spotlights. There we go, go back to you. Omashar, thank you. And
Yes.
hopefully you will be with us again in the next week or two.
I will, and I'll see you tomorrow morning as well.
Great, see you tomorrow morning.
Ciao.
Great. All right, well, we are going to close with a prayer from grandmother Flor de Mayo. And what happened was she had agreed to do a little pre-record with us. And when what happened, to be honest, I had to take my car to be serviced. And I was driving back like crazy to get home on time for my pre-record. My pre-record was scheduled with her for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I walked through the door at 1:55 after racing 2 hours to get back. Get here, sit down at this computer, sit down just in time to open up my Zoom room to do the pre-record. And grandmother says that while she was tuning in, waiting, Spirit came to her and told her that she wanted me to pray with her. And at first I didn't quite know what she meant by that. I thought, well, maybe she just wants to pray with me because I don't know. But she actually wanted to do this prayer together, which was kind of threw me off. I wasn't quite ready for that, but I said, okay. And then she said she wanted me to start it. So I pray for a minute or two, maybe 2.5 max, and then I turned over to grandmother. So anyway, that's how it evolved. This just was a couple days ago. And it's a prayer for the earth and a prayer for our tribe, and I think a beautiful way for us to close out the evening. And I'm so grateful. I love that Tangela is still with us, and Connie and Christy and Kristen and her beloved Troy and Omashar and Fanny and Vegari and 72 other people whose cameras aren't on that I can't see, but and also all the people watching still on Unify. It's amazing. Almost 10 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock Eastern, and 1 o'clock Eastern for Kristen and Troy. My gosh. So anyway, let's all drop in to this beautiful, beautiful prayer.
Just want to say something.
Taking some deep breaths together at our own pace. Bringing our attention inside into ourself. And with every breath, gratitude for breath, gratitude for life. Bless us that we may become clear channels for Spirit to flow through. We give thanks for this opportunity to commune together. I am honored to pray with Grandmother. And may we all open our hearts, open our minds, and as the breath of life comes through, recommit to being clear vessels for the one eternal beloved, Holy Spirit, that which has 1,000 names, to flow through us and to live life as powerfully as it wants to through each of our unique vessels.
Beloved Creator, beloved beauty, beloved light of this sacred moment. Mother, Father, Creator of all things. We are here in a sacred circle, beloved beauty, honoring the spirit of our beloved mother. Our beloved mother, who is the creator of all. This beautiful, beautiful planet, beloved Creator. We call the earth this beautiful, beautiful, moving, breathing earth, beloved beauty. For millennia, beloved Creator, we have been walking on Mother Earth, enjoying all of the goods that she has given us for food, for medicine, the richness of all of the beautiful greenery, beloved Creator. We have made journeys for eons around the globe. All of us, each and every one of us, have moved about throughout the earth. In the midst and in the joy of all that lives on the earth, beloved Creator. All of the animals, the big, big animals, beloved Creator, that live on the earth, till the little, teeny, teeny, weeny ones. All of those that crawl, all of those that fly, all of those that live on the trees, beloved beauty. You have brought us together to be a family, to help each other. But you had also given us the wisdom to know the good and to know the indifferent. You've given us the heart for us to guide ourselves so that we take everything into consideration, that all of life, no matter how big, no matter how small, we are here because of our beloved Mother Earth. It is a day in which we recognize that the earth needs to be honored. Beloved beauty, I ask of you, why isn't it that we celebrate every day of our lives, to give gratitude for our lives, all that exists on the earth, our food, our medicine, our breath, our sacred breath, the sacred waters, beloved beauty, the spirit of the fire, the sun shining upon us. Beloved Creator, remind us that we should honor and celebrate each and every day should be Earth Day. This is the beauty that we should honor. To do ceremony, to do gratitude, do prayers, and to be in pure joy of all of the beauty that is around us. To remind ourselves not to be destructive. To remind ourselves that in a lifetime, we cannot destroy the earth. Not only the earth, but all of life. The air, the water. Beloved Creator, touch us. Open our hearts. Expand our hearts, beloved beauty. So that we can come together in a circle of prayer each and every day and each and every night, and do the best that we can to preserve. We have a chance at this very moment to make it possible for the future generations. I'm sending prayers. I'm planting a seed in everyone's heart that the destruction has to stop. The neglect has to stop. The abuse has to stop. Because if we do not stop, we do not have a future. It's imperative at this very, very moment that we make a conscious decision of doing the right thing for all of life, all that breathes, all that is nurtured by the water, and all that grows by the light of the sun. Beloved Creator, on this sacred day, I call upon each and every one, brothers and sisters of the four direction, to come together, to hold hands with your family, your children, your friends, your lovers, your husband, your wives, your neighbors, your community, your town, your country, beloved Creator. Let us all come together, put our prayers together for the good of life. Beloved beauty, on this sacred day, let us make a commitment. Let us make a sacred vow that we will protect and honor all of life on this earth. We are all a family. Beloved Creator, let it be so. In the name of the spirit of all of our ancestors, in the name of all of our ancestors, of all of the sacred lands around the earth, all of the waters, beloved beauty, all of the forests, in the name of the four sacred elements of life, the air, the water, the fire, beloved Creator, on this sacred day, the earth, beloved beauty. In the name of all of the beauty around us, in the name of the great mystery, beloved Creator, I thank you. And I thank each and every one of you for being here at this sacred, sacred moment. Much love and light to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Aho. Ashe. Amen. And yes, she did do that for Earth Day. We'll play it next weekend. But I just felt that it was so powerful, her connection. What a nice way to close out. It's been a remarkable evening. I mean, each presenter tonight was so amazing. And then that experience with Kristen and the Twin Ray. And Kristen's still with us. And Kristen, I get to be with you tomorrow morning. Thank you, Troy, for letting us have so much time with Kristen.
Yay! Can't wait for more times tomorrow, Scott.
Absolutely.
Love
And
you.
ten, our new friend Tangela will be with us.
Yay! So nice to meet you, Tangela, tonight.
Wonderful meeting. Thank you so much. That was just, it's beyond words, you know, the experience that you created for all of us. It was just incredible. And thank you to all of the artists, to Fanny and Vegari and Omashar. And, you know, it was just, all of you guys are so amazing. And I hope that we can all continue to work together and get your beautiful music out into the world more broadly, because everyone needs to be experiencing what you all are creating. You know, it's just so amazing and so beautiful. So thank you all.
All right. If people need the chat, the best bet is to send me a message on Facebook Messenger and I'll pop the chat box in there. But I'm not going to get to that till tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Hope to see you in the morning.
Happy anniversary!
Oh, an amazing anniversary. The best. Absolute best. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.